In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase to mess up. When you mess up, it simply means that you've made a mistake. Sometimes I mess up when I'm driving. Just the other day, I was driving to see my brother-in-law and I messed up. I forgot to get off the highway at the proper exit. I messed up. I made a mistake. Sometimes people do this when they're at work. Sometimes the boss gives them a job and they do it wrong. They mess up, and then the boss is really, really annoyed, especially if it made the company lose money. So when you mess up, it simply means to make a mistake. The other phrase I wanted to teach you today is the phrase to mess around. By the way, I hope you can hear me today. It's rather loud out here. When you mess around with something, now this has a number of different meanings, but when you mess around with something, it means you change the settings or you move things. Sometimes my kids mess around with the thermostat in my house. They think the house is too cold or too warm, and so they mess around with the thermostat. I don't like it when they mess around with the thermostat. I like it when they just leave it where it is. So, to review. To mess up means to make a mistake. Sometimes when you're driving, you mess up, and hopefully you don't mess up too bad and cause an accident. And to mess around has a lot of meanings. The one I'm focusing on today means to change something, touch something, like a camera. Sometimes my camera doesn't work right, and I think, did someone mess around with this? It's not working the way it's supposed to. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This comment is from SG. You two have taken the board out of the learning journey with your wonderful teaching style. And my response, that's the plan. Make lessons that are as entertaining as they are educational. So that SG is referring to the fact that Brent was down for a few days, and that was a wonderful time. I did really enjoy making videos with another English teacher. So Brent, if you're watching, thanks again for coming. It was a lot of fun, and thanks for helping me make so much content. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm out here by the highway. Hopefully the audio is okay today because it's a little bit windy and that messes with the microphone, so sorry about that. I came out here because I sometimes come here to remind myself that even though there are some things about living in the country that I don't like I don't like that I can't get pizza delivered to my house, there are things that make it wonderful. Like my drive to work every day is about 11 minutes long. Whereas for some of these people, their drive to work might take forever, especially if there's a traffic jam or something else slowing them down. That's the second person, I don't know if you heard that. That was the second person honking. And there's now another person honking. I think people enjoy it when they see someone videotaping and they like to, or maybe they're trying to mess up my video by honking. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, it's always a good reminder that I live in a place where there is no traffic. So even though sometimes at night the power goes out, actually that doesn't happen very often. I'm having trouble thinking of good examples. There are down, I can't even remember the right word. There are drawbacks to living in the country. And when I come and see all of this traffic, it reminds me that living in the country isn't that bad at all. I have a nice view and a lot of peace and quiet. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in a couple days with another short English lesson. Bye.